Hey guys, I'm Deepthi Desikan, and in this video we're going to be talking about products we need to welcome this summer season. I know not a lot of people are excited about summer, but I am glad it's summer. Okay, it's getting hot. I'm not going to deny that. Winter's officially over, but I hate that feeling of layering on too many clothes, and it's just so hard, you guys. My body hurts when it's too cold, and I prefer summer months. It's easier for a lot of things. I feel a lot more happy as well. As you guys can clearly see, I've come like prepared for this video with a lot of orange, and I'm prepared for those comments as well. You look orange. You look orange. I know when you wear a lot of orange, clearly it will reflect onto your face as well. The outfit does reflect onto your face, but that's not the point of the video. This video we're going to be talking about products we would need to get ready for summer months, makeup, skincare, hair care, all of that. And also, before we get started with this video, Amazon has their mega fashion day sale from 16th to 20th, with which you can get up to 70% off on some of these products, and also 10% cashback for Prime members. So in case you wanted to shop any of these products, you can do so with the links in the description box below. Now let's get started with the video. The first one I'm going to be talking about is the Simple Refreshing Facial Wash. I absolutely love this face wash. Pretty new to my collection, and I've been using it so much, and I feel like it's one of the most refreshing face washes, and it also cleanses my face really well, takes off all of that makeup residue. So for me, it's very important that a face wash also does that, like take off all of that excess makeup residue, because I am almost all the time in makeup because I'm filming and then I'm wearing it out and everything. So this face wash does the job. It's not very stripping, it's not very drying. It just makes my skin feel really nice. And then there are a lot of products you could use for your skin. I love the Plum vitamin C serum. It is something that I have used so much. I've got backups and backups of that one, because that is one very effective vitamin C serum for me from the affordable market. And also something else is from Kiro vitamin C serum. I've completely emptied that out. You can also try out the Kiro niacinamide plus 2% alpha arbutin face serum. So if you're someone, especially during the summer months, you feel like your face gets really oily, there are a lot of breakouts, and you want to keep it at bay, this is something that you can really try out. And also, even the vitamin C serum has worked wonders for me. I've emptied it out. You will see that in my empties video. It is a beautiful serum, and they have a lot of other products from this skincare range from Kiro that is really nice. Their 0.5% encapsulated serum, again, the retinol serum is really nice if you wanted to use that. So you can also use a good AHA BHA peel, which I don't really have right here to show with me, once a week, or whenever you just feel like your skin needs it, you feel like your skin is really congested, you can use that during the night time and then follow up with a good sunscreen during the day. So for sunscreen, I have the Bioderma Photoderm Max SPF 50 plus sunscreen. This is a really good effective sunscreen. It does have a little bit of an intense white cast, so just keep that in mind, especially if you are of a deeper skin tone. It does show up, but sometimes I just don't mind that because it does have effective sun protection. And another one is the Ayuga Chandanam sunscreen. That is something that I have used so much, and especially during the extreme weather conditions when it was really hot and humid, it doesn't make my face feel really sweaty or anything. I didn't feel like my skin was getting burnt with that. And another really good sunscreen is the Aqualogica Glow Plus Dewy sunscreen. This has an SPF of 50. It's a really nice dewy sunscreen. It's not like something that makes you look oily, but it does have a good dewiness to it, especially if you feel like, all the sunscreens are getting too matte. You're using a matte moisturizer like the one I'm going to be recommending, or if it's too lightweight, you can use this one and it adds a beautiful glow to your skin. And I feel like it is a good sunscreen so far for how much I've used it. And then for a moisturizer, I have this Pilgrim 2% vitamin C oil-free moisturizer. I feel like it is exactly what the name suggests. It is an oil-free moisturizer, but that doesn't mean that it is too matte and drying on the skin, and it's not like something that doesn't hydrate or moisturize your skin at all. It is something I have used underneath full coverage matte makeup products, and I feel like it works really well for my skin. And this is something you can definitely try out. It also has vitamin C in it, so it is a good way to start off using vitamin C if you're someone new to it. And if you're already using a vitamin C serum, I don't think it is too much vitamin C if you're using this, because it has the right concentration of vitamin C. It also has ethyl ascorbic acid, I feel like, which is more suitable for people with sensitive skin and people who are just starting off with vitamin C, and it's not something that would break your skin out. I really like this moisturizer. I have used this quite a bit, and right now I am replacing all of my very dewy moisturizers with this one, because I feel like I'm starting to sweat quite a bit. It's really hot, and there's like everything is closed and there's no AC on, nothing like that. So I don't want my base to be extremely dewy because I start to look sweaty and all of that. I'm using this one underneath most of my makeup products. And then another very lightweight hydrating moisturizer is from Simple. This one is their Hydrating Light Moisturizer 12-hour Moisturization Light. Again, you would think that it's called light and all of that, so it wouldn't give you that moisturization effect that you're looking for, but it's really nice emollient moisturizer that, you know, it just adds that plumpiness, dewiness to your skin and hydrates your skin really well, but it doesn't make it feel like greasy and heavy looking. So I really like this one as well for that purpose. It's a very nice lightweight dewy moisturizer for my skin, which I really like. And then I must talk about an acne serum. This one is the Cures Acne and Sebum Controlling Serum. I've emptied this one completely. This is really nice when you have those breakouts like I mentioned and you wanted to control that situation and not aggravate it all the more. This is one serum that works very effectively, and it also like exfoliates your skin gently. It makes your skin look a lot more smoother, glowy, and that difference is quite visible when you use this particular serum, and that's the reason I have recommended it time and time again. And then for a lip balm, this is the Dot & Key Skincare Gloss Boss Lip Balm. This is the only lip balm that I have been reaching out for continuously. It does have a slight tint to it. I have this one in the shade Cherry Pop. I wish there was like an one that was not like having any tint, because I just want to use it sometimes just for hydrating my lips, moisturizing my lips. But this one does a very effective job, especially for me when I have very, very dry, chapped lips. And another product that I always reach out for when I feel like I have that extreme dry, flaky lips, and even the Dot & Key one can't fix it sometimes, I use the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss. I know this is a lip gloss, but this fixes that issue so fast, and my lips are nice and prepped, especially when I'm going to film a video or something. My lips are super dry, flaky, chapped, and I want to prep my lips so that I can do some lip swatches or just apply makeup in general. This is the one I reach out for. And then talking about like shower gels, shower items and all of that, I've really been using this like variants of Nivea shower gel. I have used the blue one, which is my absolute favorite. I love the scent of that one. I have also used the green one, and this is the pink. These have, the green and the pink have mild exfoliating beads. The blue one doesn't have that, and that's the reason I actually prefer that over this, because I feel like these exfoliating beads don't do much for me. So these are really nice and refreshing. They do tackle the body odor, but they're not very drying and stripping on the skin, especially like, you know, when I was like when you're like progressing from winter to summer, your skin tends to be a little bit more towards the drier side, and you don't want to strip it off all the more, and you don't want your skin to aggravate and start itching and all of that. I feel like these shower gels are really nice. They're mildly fragranced, and I felt like they were not triggering anything more on my skin. So that was something I was reaching out for. And then I haven't used body scrubs as much, not going to deny that. And then for body lotion, again a pretty recent launch from Pilgrim. This one is their vitamin C body serum lotion. I like this because I feel like it again moisturizes my skin really well, holds on to it for quite some time. It's quite long lasting, that effect, and it's not too greasy and it's not too much. And also I like the scent of this, and it just smells really, really good. It's not fragrance free. So even the moisturizer that I recommended previously and this one, they are not fragrance free. They do have mild fragrance to it, so just keep that in mind in case you're someone who stays away from fragrance products. So this is something I have been using. After I emptied my Bioderma moisturizer, I had a big tub of that. I emptied that one out and I switched to this one. This is something that has been working really well for my skin. And then for like deodorant and all of that, I like this. This is the Nivea Naturally Good bio green tea deodorant. I have like multiples of this one because I've kept it everywhere. Like I reach out for, I've kept one in my studio, one in my bathroom, and then one in my mom's place, everywhere, because I reach out for this quite a bit. It's a nice refreshing deodorant which is aluminum free, and if you're someone who's looking out for that, I feel like this is a really good alternative compared to a lot of the ones I've tried out in the market, which are not very long lasting and they don't really control the body odor. This one does an effective job. But if like on days where like I'm wearing sleeveless like this and it's really hot, I do tend to sweat quite a bit, and I feel like it's not that effective in tackling the body odor. At scenarios like this, I prefer my usual Rexona deodorant. I particularly like the blue variant, but because I got such a big one of the pink deodorant, I'm trying to empty this before I purchase another one. This is very effective in tackling that body odor. You don't smell bad at all, and you smell fresh and nice throughout the day, especially with the blue variant. It is so good. So you can try this out. And then for shampoo, I really like the Sebastian Professional Hydrate shampoo, which works really well for my color treated hair, very dry hair, frizzy hair. And where I live, the water is quite hard, so it just tends to strip off all the moisture from my hair. So that was a really good shampoo. I really like that shampoo and I want to repurchase it, but because it's so expensive, I feel like it doesn't have that ease of repurchasing, and every time I procrastinate it and I don't want to pick it up. So currently I am using the Be Blunt Intense Moisture shampoo. I really like this shampoo. It's quite hydrating for my hair, and I feel like it's very similar to that shampoo that I am already using. It works really well, and this one also comes with a conditioner, like an intense conditioner, which you can use if you are a conditioner person, or if you are a person who's looking for a really good hair mask. You can try this one out. This one is the L'Oreal Little DX hair mask. This was actually sent to me and I didn't expect to like it as much, like you can see clearly. This is what it looks like. I have used quite a bit of this one, and I really like this hair mask. It's very hydrating. It like, you know, the first day of hair wash, my hair is usually frizzy no matter what products I use. From the second day onwards is when I actually really notice how a product is working for my hair, and I can vouch that this one is making my hair so soft, smooth and silky looking by the next day. And even with this weather condition, this water condition and everything, and with all of this color treatment, this mask can make my hair look smooth and silky. So I am super impressed with this, and I can see myself reaching out for that a lot. It is 1,400 rupees. I'm not going to deny it's not affordable. Like I only tried this out because I got it in PR, but I would love to repurchase this mask, but I do have quite a lot of hair masks that I have to go through before I repurchase this. I keep getting it constantly sent to me, so I sometimes can't repurchase it. But if you are on the lookout for a good hair mask that is really nice and hydrating, you can try this out. If you're like, oh, easy for you to suggest, but because you got it for free, we have to pay for it, you can skip on it. You can try out something else. Always try out something else. I have recommended so many hair masks in the past. You can always try those out. And then for perfumes, I have this one. This is the Bath and Body Works perfume body mist in the variant Dahlia. I feel like this is a nice floral scent. I think you can use this throughout the year, okay? But I like to use this during the summer months at night time. This is that kind of scent for me. I feel like it's a really nice refreshing fragrance. But you can also use the Plum Hawaiian Rumba variant. This is like vanilla. It's like sweet. It's like yummy, and it smells good throughout the day, and it's a very refreshing scent. So you can try this out during the daytime or nighttime. Smells so good. Now let's move on to some makeup products I want to talk to you guys about. Let's rush because I think that this video is getting too long. Firstly, primers, two face primers. I have talked about this again, I think in the same version of a previous video. I'm not sure. I've talked about this so many times. These are the Maybelline Fit Me primers, hydrating primer, pore filling primer. Love it. Use it continuously. Hydrating primer, I don't think you would need it as much, especially if you're someone who sweats a lot on your face, you get really oily and all of that. I think this might make you look a little too dewy sometimes. It's what I have right now underneath my makeup, and I like it. You know, I'm using matte moisturizers. I'm not using that many dewy products, so I would like a little bit of dewiness to my makeup, and that's why I'm using this hydrating primer and also this pore filling primer towards my T-zone. And I feel like it's like quite mattifying and it's not letting anything seep through. And I'm telling you guys, my hair is open, the room is hot, there's no ventilation absolutely, and there are lights hitting my face, so it's doing a pretty good job. And then for base products, I think I like to keep it a little bit lightweight, and if you're someone who's like going to work, you wanted something to use on a daily basis, you can try out the Rene face based BB cream. This comes in about 5 to 6 shades, so I picked up the shade cinnamon, which is not a perfect match for me, but I can't really figure out what is my perfect match just looking at the swatches online. But this works pretty well, and it's a very like lightly pigmented product, so it doesn't add on a stark difference to your face, and it also gives you like light to light medium coverage. It doesn't look like you have too much product on. It feels really nice and lightweight on the skin as well. Or if you wanted something that looks more like foundation and gives you a little bit more coverage and stays really well, again, is the LA Girl Pro BB cream. I have this one in the shade medium deep, which feels a little bit more like pink and dark on my skin, but it's what I have right now, and I really like how it looks on the skin. It's not something that is extremely matte looking, but it's not too dewy as well. It has that nice cream like satin finish on your skin, and it has really good coverage as well, like medium high coverage. So this is a really good BB cream in case you wanted to try it out. Of course, if you want to try out foundations and all of that, I'm going to be making like a top 10 affordable foundation video coming up soon, and then I have so many foundation recommendations. You can always try those out. Next up, for concealer, I have been obsessed with this one particular concealer. I'm talking about it non-stop, and I think this should be the last video I'm talking about this. This one is the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. It's what I have underneath my eyes right now. I love it. I love it. Okay, it doesn't give you the most intense coverage, especially if you have intense dark circles. Like, it gives you pretty light medium to medium coverage, and I wouldn't suggest building on this too much, because even if you try doing that, it doesn't like do anything much in terms of coverage. But this would work really well for people who have dry under eye area, people who don't really have very dark under eye circles, and you just wanted something to look like skin and mesh really well with your skin and just look beautiful and last long and doesn't crease and all of that. You can try this concealer out. It is a serum concealer. For a reason, it just looks so good underneath the eyes. And then for powder, you can use the Inside Banana loose powder. Very affordable. You get a lot of quantity, 40 grams of this, and it sets the under eye concealer really well. It sets your entire makeup really well, especially if you are someone who's looking at setting your makeup. I haven't reached there yet. When it starts to get really hot, you can see me reaching out for this a lot more. And then for a pressed powder kind of a recommendation, you can try out this Keto Botanico Timeless Matte Compact. I like this because it has good coverage, and it also sets your makeup in place really well, and it doesn't look too much on the skin. It doesn't look like too powdery and cakey looking. So that is a pressed compact that I would reach out for, especially if I want to add a little bit more coverage as well. And if you want to try out powder foundations, I think you can try out the L'Oreal powder foundation. I haven't yet gone ahead with trying that out because I'm not sure what is my right shade match in that. And powder foundations are quite pigmented, so if you don't really get your right shade match, it just doesn't work out. The Color Bar powder foundation, however, is really good. I'm not sure if the brand has gone ahead and discontinued that, because that was so good. Really good coverage, really good lasting power, really good shade range. Not sure why they found the need to discontinue that. And then for blush, this is the Daily Forever 52 blush. I've talked about this so many times. Feels like high-end blush, pigmented, very easy to blend, looks so seamless on the skin. And the powder blush from the same brand also is really good, if in case you're looking for that. And you guys know what the shade is. I will make sure to link it down below. It is so good, the shade of this one, and the shade is so good, the formulation is so good, the quantity, the pan size, everything is so good. So you can try this out if you wanted to. And the one I have on my face right now is the Insight Cream Blush. I really like this blush. It's what I feel like you don't even need a highlighter. I don't really have a highlighter right now. It adds that dewiness to your skin. It's really nice and pigmented. It is not the most long wearing blush, but it has a decent wear time of about 4 to 5 hours, especially for the price you pay for this. I think this was for 75 rupees. It is so good. I have this one in the shade Strawberry Dip, which seems like a bright melon kind of a shade. And when you apply it on your face, like when you first apply it, you think that, oh my god, it's so neon looking. Once you blend it out, it's a beautiful like peachy kind of a shade. Very nice on the skin, very dewy. And then for eyeshadow, I feel like, every single time it's nearing summer months, that's the time I reach out for this eyeshadow so much. This one is the You Can Be Spotlight palette, and it is what I have on my eyes right now. The matte shades are beautiful. They're very pigmented and blend seamlessly. The shimmer shades are really nice, and again, like nice and sparkly. And I feel like some of the shades you have in this, you don't really get in any other eyeshadow palette, and these are really good. Like if you have to buy a Morphe palette, I feel like it's above 2,500 rupees. This you can find at varying price ranges. And for mascara, I always reach out for the Maybelline waterproof mascara, especially if it's like too sweaty, there's going to be rundown and everything. This one is a waterproof variant, so it doesn't really move, doesn't budge, gives me good length, volume, and all of that. And then for lipstick, I have this one. This one is the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink. This one is in the shade Unrivaled. So I don't know if this is supposed to be transfer proof or not, but for me, I feel like it's not 100% transfer proof. Like over time, I feel like it does keep transferring quite a bit, but it doesn't move from your lips. Like it's not like it's faded away from your lips, but there is a little bit of transfer over time. But I feel like it's a really nice hydrating formula. And like even after I wore this and then removed it off, I felt like my lips were feeling really nice and moisturized. So that is something I really liked about this particular product. Like if you don't want it to be too drying and stripping, you can try that out. For bullet lipsticks, of course, I have my Kiro bullet lipstick. The reason I always recommend this is because if you wanted something that's pigmented, long lasting, comfortable, and doesn't feel like drying like liquid lipsticks, you should try these bullet lipsticks out because they feel exactly like that. They feel like nice and luxurious on the lips. I have this one in the shade Hibiscus Petal, I feel like, which is an ideal shade for this time of the year, which is a beautiful like beautiful pink, deep pink shade. So something you can check out. Also the Swiss Beauty HD matte lipsticks, I have this one in the shade Plum House, again a deeper pink shade. It looks really nice. And again, the formula of these Swiss Beauty lipsticks are so high-end. They feel like high-end product. Another one is from Blue Heaven. You can try out the shade Chocolate Swirl, Aged Wine. All of these feel like nice and creamy on the lips. I don't know why I picked up all similar shades, but there are so many other shades you can try out from this range. Chocolate Swirl. You would like that shade. Beautiful nude shade for everyday wear. So all of these formulations are really good. And another one that I wanted to suggest is the Kiro Lip Lacquer. I have these in a couple of shades, but my absolute favorite one is called Vintage Wine and Rosewood. So these are really nice. They're not matte at all. They do transfer, but they feel like butter on the lips. They are nice and glossy, pigmented. You don't really have to use additional products. Like you don't really have to use a lip liner or a lipstick underneath just to get the pigmentation. And you also don't really have to use a lip gloss to make it glossy. So that is why I like this particular product. Apart from that, again, you can try out whatever you want to, but these are my suggestions to welcome this summer. I know when I'm saying that welcome this summer, I know a lot of people are getting upset, like what is there to welcome summer? Do you know how extreme it gets here? You know how hot it gets here? Excuse me, sorry. It's out of pain. It's out of pain for during the winter months that I am like happy that it's finally summer. So yeah, but you can see me melting here in a few more days, like makeup dripping down my face. Anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk to you guys about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.